Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is R.Putri Mayang Sari. Here will tell someone who is also an out for me who has a sagu business. My goal is to tell this story solely to complete my coursework. Before that, I will introduce the result person that I will tell about. Biodata, name Aslamiyah, age 43-year-old. She his husband and 4 sent him. Children, Novel Saprizal, Al-Safikar, Nazrul Supianda, and Muhammad Rizki. Now, they live on Khalwat Slat Panjang, Mahmud Street, DN for West Banglas, file RT02 and RW02. The origin of Mrs. Aslamiyah in pioneering a business. Mrs. Aslamiyah is her housewife who has expertise in making sagu rendang in 2007. Mrs. Aslamiyah and her husband started to make sagu rendang with minimal and sufficient ingredients for fear that the sagu would not go sold out. But as time goes on, more people are interested in his business because apart from sagu rendang, he is also good at processing various kinds of sagu. There is sagu called sagu lemak, gelombang, and sagu lemak smooth. Mrs. Al-Islamiyah sagu business is growing and getting a little progress so that Mrs. Aslamiyah feel overwhelmed. Usually, the ingredients for making sagu come in only a few songs every day, and how the ingredients are in dozens of songs per day, so that makes Mrs. Aslamia have to find people to hire to help her in managing the business. Every business has in ups and downs. In this effort, Mrs. Aslamia must instill good an attitude, namely to always be humble, always treat her employees well. Mrs. Aslamia also prefers brick fence and lots for her employees so that employees are enthusiastic and do not have to go home or bring provision for lunch. Mrs. Aslamia really care about her employees so that her employees always feel at home and comfortable at work. Mrs. Aslamia also instilled character design being fashion in all texts when starting a business because there is no struggle without hard work. Alhamdulillah, Mrs. Aslamia's efforts are now increasing so that she and her family have achieved many achievements in starting the sagu business. Her achievement currently their economy is very sufficient, can send their children to school, can build a simple house with in is now a COVID, and Mrs. Aslamia here also opened a branch of business called Misagu, which is now handed over to her husband, Mrs. Nazaruddin. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.